Welcome to the best of Central Florida. I am Justin Clark. I will never forget. The year was 2002. I was in law school up in Boston, hanging out at the Beantown Pub to be exact. A classmate came over and introduced himself. He said he was from Orlando, Florida. I was shocked. I thought Orlando was theme parks, chain restaurants, maybe a water park or two. Who would have thought that now 20 years later, I would have spent 15 of them right here in Central Florida? Who would have thought I would raise my 2 little girls here? Who would have thought I would fall in love with Central Florida? It's a hidden gem from the great restaurants, sports teams, booming art scene, the Wekiva River, the beaches, and yes, even the theme parks. From Lake Mary to Lake County, the villages to Palm Bay, this is the best of Central Florida. Today is all about brunch. You can thank me later. Hey, whoever decided it's okay to eat breakfast and drink at the same time, they're a star in my book. But who did come up with brunch? I mean, I get the word breakfast, lunch together, brunch, like Brangelina or Benifer. I get that. But who actually first started eating brunch? You can actually thank our British friends for inventing that concept, always including an alcoholic beverage. It started back in the late 1800s with our good friends from Britain. But brunch first came to the United States in about 1930, they say. Supposedly, the Hollywood types would take the train from LA to New York, but they would stop off in Chicago for, you guessed it, brunch. Some cities, not a big deal. Other, a must-hit attraction every single Sunday. Boston wasn't a big deal. New York City, you have to eat brunch every single day. I think we have to agree, Orlando is definitely a brunch city. Let's bring on the beautiful Mckayla Nichols. Mckayla, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited for this episode.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, last week I was talking to you. You went to 2 different brunch spots on the same Sunday. Is this a fact or not a fact?
It is a fact. I'm a big brunch girl.
So you must be very excited about this episode.
I've been waiting patiently for this episode.
We have great brunch spots, no doubt about it, in Central Florida. But today, Mckayla, we have to narrow it down to 3. Tough category.
Yeah.
Are you ready to do it?
I think so.
Well, when we return, the best brunch restaurants of Central Florida.
If you're ever finding yourself asking, what am I doing on the weekend? Well, the answer is brunch. And one of the best brunch locations in all of Central Florida is Booyah's Gastro Bar, our critic's choice. I am joined by Chef Mariana from Booyah. Are you ready to talk brunch?
Let's do it.
I'm so excited. So tell me a little bit about, how long have you been with Booyah? And we'll dive into the rest of it.
I've been with Booyah for 4 years now.
4 years?
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
Incredible. So did you always want to be a chef?
Yes, my family, my mom is a pastry chef, my sister is a pastry chef, so it's been, in the family all this time.
Well, I clearly cannot contain my excitement. You've brought some amazing food, but first, why do you think brunch has become so popular in Central Florida?
I think that, Sunday is the last day of the week and people want to do the most, that day, want to take advantage of it, so why not start early with, food and drinks?
Definitely a little bit of a Sunday fun day, huh?
Yes, exactly.
So let's talk about the Sunday and the fun day part. So what kind of drink specials do you have going on at Booyah?
Okay, so in Booyah, we have brunch Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can enjoy bottomless mimosas, but also bottomless sangrias. And we have 3 types of sangria, and you can order by the glass or by the pitcher. We have white sangria with white wine, red sangria, and then the beer sangria.
Beer sangria?
Yes, with beer, cerveza.
Is that more popular for the men, or do women drink
Actually,
it too?
no, it's across the board. Yeah, everybody enjoys it. Really good.
Incredible. What's your favorite?
Of the 3, the red sangria, the
red
traditional,
sangria.
yeah.
Wow, so I keep hearing this word, Booyah buzz. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I guess it's because everybody's talking about us because we're awesome. That's
Yes. No lie, no lie there. So people can come in for brunch on Saturday and Sunday?
Yes, 11 to 4, and then right after 4 we have happy hour. So 4 to 7, you get happy hour. So basically 11 to 7, if you want, is 8 hours of enjoyment.
Just enjoying the weekend and Sunday fun day. So tell me, what did you bring with you today?
All right, so I brought 3 of the things that we have during brunch. On top of the tapas and all the traditional Spanish food that we serve every day, we also serve it for brunch, but we have a few more items that we add for the weekend. So my personal favorite is the brunch paella. You know, Spanish food, paella is a staple. We have about 7 or 8 different paellas. Tuesday nights we have a paella night when we offer lamb paella, meat, different kind of ingredients. This one is brunch. It has bacon and Spanish chorizo. Obviously you can see there fried eggs,
that
spinach.
Smells so wonderful too.
Yeah. Brava sauce, aioli, which is kind of a Spanish mayo. And yeah, we make it to order. We make all our paellas to order. They take about 30 minutes, so you know you're getting it fresh.
Yeah.
The next 2 are also my personal favorites. This is a melon salad. It's watermelon, tomatoes, olive oil, lemon juice, little basil, goat cheese, and the crispy serrano ham. And it's great. I brought these 2 because summer is coming. These are really fresh, light, and really great. This one is the Salmon Montadito. So it's a toast with honey cream cheese, smoked salmon, onions, scallions, and some fried capers.
Wow, yum. I don't know which one I want to eat first. What else? Oh, so this is the capers?
Yeah, that's the salmon, smoked salmon Montadito.
So this is your personal favorite?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So what's your second go-to then?
My second go-to, it will be the Salmon Montadito. I can give you one that I didn't bring, so I can explain that too.
Would love to hear it.
We have the pork hash. It's we braise pork overnight on Fridays for Saturday, then Saturday for Sunday, and we mix it with potatoes, and it has a poached egg in the middle.
Phenomenal.
So that's one of my favorites. We also have the traditional egg dishes, you know, eggs Benedict. We make one with the Brava sauce, spicy with peppers and onions. Yeah.
So why should people go to Booyah?
Well, there's a lot of reasons why, but we have a great ambience. You know, Booyah means noise in Spanish, the noise that people are making when they're having fun, and that's what we want to bring to the community. You know, it's an open space, really beautiful, modern, great craft cocktails, and the food is very traditional. You know, we go to Spain, chefs and general managers, just to, you know, try food, bring back recipes, and try to, you know, insert that traditional Spanish food here in Orlando.
Well, it seems like you're doing a great job.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
So tell everyone a little bit about what's the experience like when they go to Booyah for brunch?
Okay, so we have, when it comes to the menu, we have a la carte, which we have all the, like I said, all the tapas and dishes, plus a lot of different stuff for brunch, but we also have a prefix menu. Yes, for $28 you get to pick 3, an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert, which includes, you know, hazelnut waffles or the French toast counts as a dessert. And each course has 5 to 7 options, so you can come 7 different times and have a complete different menu every single time with the prefix menu. Also, like I mentioned before, we have the bottomless and craft cocktails too.
Sounds great. Well, I think we still have time to make it just in time for brunch. Chef Mariano, thank you so much. Booyah Gastro Bar, and we'll be right back with Justin after this short break.
You have spoken, the people have spoken. The winner for People's Choice, Best Brunch in Central Florida, goes to our good friends over at Galleria in Baldwin Park. Lisa's here, Paulina's here, the owners of Galleria. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell me about your brunch program down at Galleria.
Okay, so we're open actually Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays right now for brunch.
Oh, wow.
Saturday and Sunday is 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Fridays is also 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We are kind of tinkering with the idea of perhaps opening up more to other days of the week, but we're going to wait a little while for that. We have an outstanding executive chef who's just created a new menu for us, and we have fabulous things like crab cake Benedict. Oh. We have lobster mac and cheese. We have Grand Marnier French toast, you know, as well as the regular egg dishes and things like that. A lot of good fresh seafood that we get in daily. And it's just really taken off and people like it. And on top of that, we do bottomless mimosas and Bloody Marys, $15, all you can drink.
It's not bad.
So it's beautiful because it's right on the lake. We have people that'll come in at 11 a.m. and they're still drinking mimosas at 3 p.m.
And it brings me to my next question. Let's say I did come in for Friday brunch, and okay, it was only noon, but I was drinking. Are you going to judge me or no?
No.
Okay, thank goodness.
We're actually not doing the bottomless
Okay.
on Fridays because we keep it for the Saturday and Sunday group that comes in. We just thought, this is a little test right now
Right.
to see, do people, would they like to have this during the week too? Because we don't really have a breakfast per se place in Baldwin Park. So
Right.
here's an opportunity for people to be able to have like a brunch, lunch type on Fridays as well.
Beautiful location. Tell me about your location right there on the lake in Baldwin Park.
Yeah, the location is great. I mean, you can't beat the location. The flip side of it is a lot of people don't even know we're there because we don't get the drive-through traffic there. But, the people that come in and they realize that they're on the lake, we get so many great reviews from people saying, oh my God, your location is the greatest. And on a nice day, you get to sit outside, enjoy the lake. At night, for dinner, we have tiki torches going out along the lake. We have live music on Friday and Saturday nights, so people come in to enjoy that. And it's just a spectacular. We've been taking in more events are coming to us lately. We hosted a wedding. We have another wedding set up. They're going to get married right there at the lake. We had a wonderful, last Sunday, we had a baby shower at
Wow.
brunch. And they decorated beautifully, and it was a wonderful time. And we're just getting rave reviews about the food.
We keep talking on this show about Orlando is really a good, cool city now, where maybe 10 years ago it wasn't quite there. Our art scene is fantastic. You guys have really transitioned from just being a restaurant to an art gallery as well.
Yeah, that's the exciting part about it is that that's where we claim our uniqueness for the restaurant about what we're about. What we do is we have, actually it's an art exhibit. All the artwork that we have is for sale there. It's all been done by local artists, so you're actually supporting your own community as well. And people come in and they just see different things. It stays up for 3 months, and then the exhibit gets changed, and it'll go to basically a different genre of what the subject matter is. So we get people that end up going to the bar, getting a drink, and just wandering around and looking at the artwork and, looking to see what's their favorite.
Right, it's an escape that, for people that living in Central Florida. And you go there, you almost forgot you're in Orlando, in, just theme park place. It's a lot of culture goes into it, and like Lisa said, we have put exhibit on, and it's 3 months, and we change completely different. So a lot of artists right now in our restaurant, we have a 98 pieces arts out there. It's a lot of pieces out there.
How do you go about choosing the artists that you're going to display in the restaurant?
We have a specific curator that we work with, and it goes to a theme. Like this theme is blooming right now. So all the artwork that you see there has something to do with blooming, whether it be flowers or trees or anything to the blooming theme. The next one will change to something else. Maybe it will be landscapes or people or, so we do it based on a different theme.
Unbelievable. Your story, terrific. You opened up right before the pandemic, I guess, and you're here now. So how did that transition go?
It was tough. The pandemic was really tough because, as we said, we're not a place that you can drive down the highway and see us. So it was a struggle through that, but it gave us the opportunity, I think Paulina would agree, it gave us the opportunity to have that time to kind of think about how do we really want to relaunch all this. And that's when we hired a new executive chef who's been over 25 years being a chef, and we really came up and created a whole new menu. And now moving forward, every 3 months, 4 months, we're going to have a new menu that comes out. So it's always keeping it very fresh. And
Paulina, Lou, excellent job today. Lisa, Tyreek, Galleria. It's kind of a hidden gem, I think, still, too, because some people who don't go to Baldwin Park often, they never go there. Do yourself a favor, guys. If you want a great brunch, you got to go to Galleria there in Baldwin Park. They're the People's Choice winner for Best Brunch Central Florida. Great job, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Quick break. Stick around. When we come back, it is Justin's choice for Best Brunch in Central Florida. Back back to the show. Finally, it's time for my favorite portion of the show. It's time for Justin's choice for best brunch in Central Florida. And let me tell you, I did not have to go far to make this decision. I can walk to F&D Kitchen. I'm very happy to have the real brains of the operation at F&D. It's Tim Barber. Tim, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
Appreciate it. I'm doing great.
Yeah, your food there is awesome. Everybody knows that. But you do brunch a little bit differently than some places. I hear about a lot of places that have the unlimited mimosa. You have a bottomless brunch.
Yeah, that is correct. I mean, you get to order as much as you want, as often as you like. And we have over 20 different items to choose from. So, let's just hope you don't get through all 20.
Exactly. How are you finding reservations right now? It seems like a lot of people are coming to Florida. My local haunts that I used to be able to just walk into are very busy. What are you seeing reservation-wise, crowd-wise?
There's a big uptick.
Yeah.
Everybody's been cooped up for well over a year now, and people want to get out. So, most Sundays, we're pretty booked up by Saturday.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Now that we know each other even better, can I kind of sneak in?
Oh, yeah, you got my number. You can give me
I'll
a
text you or whatever. I'll come right in. Let me ask you a question, actually. Let's say that I told you a story about a dear friend of mine, won't mention any names at all, who actually went to 2 different brunch places the same day last week. Would you find that weird?
A little.
I don't know. I wonder who that could be.
She went to brunch 2 places last week, which I found absurd, but I guess she loves brunch. All right, you don't do just bottomless food, you also have bottomless drinks. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so for $15, you can have unlimited mimosas and Bloody Marys. So what I like to do is I like to start off with a Bloody Mary, but there's only so many Bloody Marys you can have, and then work my way into some mimosas.
Absolutely. Now, you have other restaurants as well. I've been to all of them at this point. Are you doing brunch at the other places?
Yes, we are. So right now, we're doing bottomless brunch on Sundays at all of our Italian locations. That's F&D Wood-Fired Italian Kitchen. For a limited time, we're doing that for $19.95 to get everybody in to check it out. Same thing, over, I want to say 20 different items to choose from. Pizzas, pastas, some egg dishes and such, and some sweet dishes as well. But that's relatively new. We've been doing that for about 6 weeks now. This one at the kitchen has been going on for about a year and a half now. We will also be testing bottomless brunch at our F&D Cantina, which is going to be completely new to us because it's our Mexican themed restaurant. But we'll try that out in Thornton Park, and if it's successful, we may do that in Lake Mary as well.
How profitable is brunch? And not just for you, just restaurants in general. Is brunch a profitable thing? Is it to get people in the door?
It is, and it's also, we use it as like a loss leader to showcase the brand. We are still relatively new here in Orlando, and we want people talking about us.
How would you describe the restaurant business over the last year?
It's been a challenge.
Yeah.
So, me as the owner, I am there working 24/7. We did a great job. I have a wonderful staff just holding it down for the last year and getting through. But we are very fortunate here in Florida because our great governor decided to take care of us as opposed to being in other states where it was a challenge.
No question about it. So you brought us some amazing food. I smell it. I wish you could smell what I smell right now. I think I smell the tuna more than anything. I'm dying to jump in here. What is this tuna dish?
So this is the Ahi Tuna Wonton, okay? We have some secret sauces in there, like a guacamole little thing going on, fresh cucumber, and of course some sriracha on top.
Mckayla, if you could only grab one thing right now, you could only have one of these dishes, what would you choose?
I'm honestly thinking that. It
tuna?
just looks so fresh. Or the bagel. Just like a cute little bagel.
The bagel is pretty good.
What is this one? I know it's a bagel.
This is a mini lox and bagel.
Okay.
So I only recommend eating one of these because that bagel will put you down if you're trying to get through 20 different items. So yeah, just one of those. But it's one of our very popular dishes.
How about down there?
Down here, this is our most popular dish. This is a tiramisu French toast.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. So
this came about because we wanted to do a French toast that was a little bit different. And as we were eating it, we just kept saying, wow, this kind of tastes like tiramisu. So it's nothing to do with tiramisu, but it just kind of tastes like it.
And finally there at the end, I can guess what that is, but I'm going to let you tell us, Tim.
That is the Lobster Mac and Cheese, okay? And I do not recommend trying to eat that whole thing by yourself.
No.
So honestly, all of these are designed to share, so that way, we can try breaking even.
There you go.
I just got a message from one of my friends. He wanted me to ask you a question. When it's bottomless mimosas, what's the appropriate amount for him to drink in one sitting? Just because we don't want to take advantage, you know what I mean?
Well, yes. Honestly, you know, as many as you like, you still walk out.
Now, it's not just bottomless brunch, though. I was there the other night for dinner, and you had a bottomless program even for dinner.
Yes, we do. So we do a bottomless dinner for, I believe that's $35. This one is $25, but the dinner option is $35 at night. Again, 20 different items. We have beef short rib, cast iron seared chicken. We serve the tuna at night as well. Plenty of things to choose from. You know, let's just hope you don't get through all 20. Yeah.
Why does everyone always say running all restaurants fail, or a lot of them fail within a year? What makes running a restaurant such a challenge?
The number one challenge is the experience. So I'm very fortunate to have partners that are very experienced. Charlie Robinson, for example, he's my partner.
Right.
He used to be the CEO of eBrands. He was the CEO of Planet Hollywood, Rainforest Cafe, Hard Rock even. So, and he's actually my stepfather.
Yeah.
So he came back to Orlando. We decided to start our own restaurant group, and you know, I wanted to do this on my own prior to him moving here. And I'm just so happy that he did move here, because I got to be honest with you, I would have been one of those statistics.
Right.
Because while I've been doing this and I was raised in the business and doing this in my entire life, it's that experience level, because knowing, you know, the right location, getting the proper deal for rent, and pretty much the number one thing is knowing what the cost is prior to you even open the door. Everything's done on a spreadsheet before those doors even open.
That's how you have to do it. Tim Barber, F&D Kitchen, and all the F&D groups. You've got the Italian Kitchen,
Yep.
Cantina coming downtown.
Thornton Park.
I don't know how you keep up with it, brother. But I can
incredible.
tell you, congratulations. It's my
Appreciate it.
favorite brunch in all of Central Florida. Great to see you, Tim. Thanks for coming
Thank you. I
in.
appreciate it, Justin.
Mckayla, that was tough. I mean, I know there are a lot of great brunch places out there that we missed, but I mean, we had to narrow it down to 3, right?
Yeah, and I mean, all of them are so incredible and amazing.
Excellent work today.
Thank you.
By the way, next week we will have the best spas in Central Florida. If you would like to nominate your favorite spa, here's what you do. Email me your nominations directly, jclark@youhavepower.com. We'll take it under advisement, and who knows, your choice might just win next week. Thank you to our great team here at WKMG. Thank you, Mckayla, as always. You did an awesome job, and congratulations to all of our winners today. But most importantly, thank you for joining us today. Without you, none of this is possible. Go ahead and hit record series, will you? Hit record series now. We're here with you every single Sunday. We will do this exact same thing next week on Best of Central Florida.